So when I brought you into my home, this is how you felt? First time ever seeing that. Had I saw it back then, we would have.
What's going on, guys? Back at it with another one, and we've got to dive into this. Kenyon Martin just went off on Suge over on Gils Arena. Now, I remember Kwame Brown talking about this situation a while back, giving Kmart props on the show. Apparently, Suge has been saying some things behind Kmart's back. I'm not 100% sure if the audio leaked on Kwame's channel or Carino's. I don't want to get that wrong, but I heard it a while ago. He was basically talking about Kenyon Martin having a speech impediment. And get this, he had actually lived with Kmart for a bit out in LA. Kmart brought him around his family, around his kids. For those who remember, back when Kenyon was playing with Melo in Denver, I recall some of his post-game interviews. He had a little bit of an impediment. Sometimes he'd say a few words and throw in a little noise between them. Now, I'm not saying anything's off with him intellectually, but he did have a speech impediment. He talked about how even before getting to Cincinnati, it was something he had to work on. Getting comfortable doing interviews, speaking in front of cameras, and giving cohesive answers. Trying to avoid stuttering, misrepresenting himself, or feeling awkward on the mic. So let's get into this, man. I want to break it down and peep exactly what went down.
So something recently was brought to my attention, right? That one of the people that works here that we see daily, and I brought this person into my home, right? Had this person around my wife, my kids, right? Treating them nothing but respect, right?
Oh shit.
And this is a loyalty situation I want people to, with their kids, right? Teaching situation. When people tell you be careful who you bring into your inner circle.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Be careful who you bring into your home. This is this situation that I'm speaking of right now. Hey, Suge, come here.
Oh shit. You want this?
Huh? No, I don't need the mask.
Kill him, nigga.
So I need you to do some explaining to me, brother.
You need a mic?
No, I don't need a mic. So, can you explain this video to me?
Yeah, that's the video we talked about.
No, we didn't talk about shit.
Yeah, we did speak about it.
No, you tried to apologize. So,
He can't even get a goddamn sentence out without that's the Dunner man. So the Dunner man can roll the show.
so there's it in here. Let me replay it for her.
Just explain there. Talk straight. That's going to me. He can't even get a goddamn sentence out without that's the Dunner man. So the Dunner man can roll the show.
So that audio definitely sounded like Carino for Life narrating it, you know? So it seems like it probably came from his channel when it leaked. But here's the bigger point I want to make before we dive back into the footage. It's wild what people will say about you when they feel challenged, threatened, or just smaller because of something someone else did. You don't even have to say anything, and yet people will attack your character to try to make themselves look bigger. Even if all you did was lend a helping hand, open your doors, show support, they'll twist it to boost their own image. And you could tell he didn't want to be there, having to sit through this scolding. It looked like he even tried to apologize to Kmart when Kmart didn't have the full story yet. Now that he's been fully briefed on the video's content, this is his first time actually seeing it. So let's keep going and break it all down.
So when I brought you into my home, this is how you felt?
No, I apologize.
Huh? No, but so this is how you felt when I brought you into my home and had you around my wife and kids?
No, that's not how I feel.
So what did you go out your way when someone is showing me love in the moment? You go out your way to disrespect me.
I don't think I was being disrespectful. I was.
Huh? Disrespectful. When that's something that I've stated time and time again on this couch. Sensitive subject, huh? sensitive subject for me, right? I drew a line in the sand a long time ago with this. There's no apology ever that, as an adult, that I will accept for this. I came in here one day over at Gils' house, and you walked up to me and tried to apologize out the blue. I blew you off because I didn't know what you were talking about. That's the situation. Yes or no?
Yes.
So
Why would
therefore,
you talk about this when I apologize?
because I didn't know what you was talking about, it didn't matter.
I sent you the video.
No, you did not. I didn't see the video. Someone else sent it to me. I didn't see the video until 2 weeks ago.
Now, we've all dealt with those people in our lives who come through with these apologies, right? And at first, you might think it's just a small spat or a minor thing. They'll even try to make it sound like a general apology. You know, something like, man, I'm sorry for anything I ever did to offend you. You my boy, all that. Let's just call it water under the bridge. But when the issue is something way more serious, something personal that hits close to home, they'll still try to keep it vague. And then later, when it lands on your radar, they're like, man, I already apologized for that. No, not for that. If I had known the full scope, we'd have had a real in-depth conversation the first time around. So here's the key. When someone comes to apologize, make sure you ask them exactly what they're apologizing for. Take the time to dig in, because what's on someone's conscience can be way bigger than it appears at first. Sometimes people really are apologizing for something small, but even then, do your due diligence so you fully understand what they mean.
First time ever seeing that. Had I saw it back then, we would have been had this conversation. Do you think not?
That's why I apologize.
But so you apologize because you realize it was some BS. Because you've been in my home around my wife and kids. I fed you, put money in your pocket. Did I not?
Shot.
Did I or did I not, dog? No, you did, but did I put money in your pocket? You didn't do for pay, right?
Yes.
Right? Did you not come into my home? No, did you not come into my home multiple times when you didn't know no one was out here, right? You didn't have no one to go for Thanksgiving. Did I not invite you to my home?
Yes.
2 years in a row.
Yes.
And this is the things that you get.
After the apology too, right?
But that apology is null and void is what you don't understand, dog. If I knew about it then, I wouldn't accept your apology like I didn't then.
You did.
I didn't, I blew you off. I said, yes, whatever, dog, whatever. I don't know what you're talking about. That's the situation. So this is what disloyalty and people who don't respect you look like, y'all. People like him. Be careful who you invite into your home, who you have around your loved ones and your friends and family. This is what you get. People like this that talk about something that's near and dear to my heart. I have a speech impediment that everybody knows how I feel about this, right? People that don't have a voice, they're able to speak up for themselves. This is what this is about. You don't tease something of someone I have no control over and think it's okay. I don't want, no. Yes, this is, yeah, you did it in front of, did you not do it in front of people? Did you not do it in front of people?
I apologize.
Did you not do it in front of people is my question, George.
Yes.
So therefore you want me to do it in public? I mean private? No, I said I was the same energy, brother. Same energy. So, same energy.
That's yours?
Oh, I'm absolutely. You did it in front of people, I'm gonna do it in front of people. Point blank, period.
I apologize.
That I don't want your apology, once again, brother. Once again, I don't want your apology.
So what you want from?
Nothing. Don't ever be in my presence ever
So
again.
get your ass out of here right now.
Right?
Please. Thank you.
Not ever be in my presence ever again is what I want. But with that, appreciate you for letting me have the floor, your side.
I mean,
Oh yeah, and you're on the 2 shots?
You don't need nothing.
I'm cool.
You get a drink, you might
No.
Flash
See,
back
Nick,
into
no,
me.
no. So Nick, that's
be
the
like,
truth.
Nick,
This is the other route, right? Long time ago, it would have went a different way.
I know.
This is an adult me. You did it in front of people, you get that same energy from me. That's all. I ain't did nothing but be nice to that man.
felt kind of bad.
You know what I'm saying? That's all. Somebody praising me. Somebody like, yo, Kenyon Martin, only bright spot on the show, this, that, and the third. And you go out your way to be like, He can't even fucking talk. Ain't nothing okay about it.
All right, so I get where Kmart is coming from. When you open your doors and let someone into your home, there's an expectation of loyalty. You think highly of someone, give them access to your family, your kids, and sometimes even when you're not home, they're just chilling there. You want to see them succeed, you give them your resources, your shelter, your food, and all you ask in return is some basic decency. But for him to be out there talking like that online, calling out Kenyon for something as personal as a speech impediment, that crosses a line. And listen, Kenyon has done a lot of work on his speech since his Cincinnati days. You can see the progress. This is a sensitive topic, and some folks in the comments might say, man up, but everyone's sensitivity is different. When you let people inside your home and they betray that trust, it stings. Right now, Kenyon isn't ready to accept that apology. Maybe one day he will, but at first, it feels more like being caught than genuine remorse. You could tell Suge was nervous coming over, kept his head down most of the time. This is a teachable moment for everyone. Watch who you let into your house. Even on a smaller scale, people can come in and cause chaos, spread lies, interfere with relationships, or worse. You've got to be selective, even with family sometimes. Your home should be a sacred space for you and your family, not a permanent lodging for outsiders. Short visits are one thing, but indefinite stays require weighing the risks. In this case, this person isn't even close to a friend, and the leaked audio proves it. He can't even finish a sentence. Lines like that essentially say he's a rich dummy being used for resources. Kenya has every right to feel upset and frustrated. You're smiling in their face, and this is what they say? That's when you see someone's true self. Remember, you are who you are when nobody's looking. That's the version of yourself that matters, the part that needs work in moments like this. So yeah, man, I'll drop your thoughts in the comments section, guys. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.